So they call tardive dyskinesia a movement disorder, correct? Correct. Because people are like moving their jaws, and some of the people they take their lower jaw away because I guess they get tired of seeing them move it and bothers them. But I've seen that in Marine General Hospital. They just take their lower jaw away, lower mandible. Um, but what it actually is their spirit is trapped behind their self. A large portion of their self is trapped behind their tongue, and so they're actually trying to like bring themselves back with their jaw, like trying to bite themselves back from their back, uh, or wherever they are back there. The cure is you have to go into like a super deep, slow trance, and then massage behind the tongue and the muscles on the right. For me, that's what it was. But then there's traps that come up, like from the movie Terminator Salvation, where the Helena Bonham Carter scene where he's selling himself into the program to become Terminator. Um, that scene popped up in my mind, and there was like in my cheek there was like a blender. If you're seeing will it blend? Well, it's like and you get pulled. There's like the feeling of being like a fan blowing you into a thing that you can tell it's closed, but you can tell it. You can feel it instinctually, feel it, or bio whatever feel it that it's gonna if you get pulled there and don't just hop up out of it, which you can't because you're in a slow trance. You gotta like slowly bring yourself out of it. You're gonna get blended. Blend your spirit, just you're fucking just ripped into a trillion pieces, or several. Um, but that's probably just a picture they implanted in your mind subliminally during that movie or whenever. This has to do with how mental hospitals will show you pre-Hollywood release DVDs, so that people who are falling out of their bodies from the drugs will get absorbed into the movie, and they send it back to Hollywood, and Hollywood probably uploads that torture into the movie. Then it gets released, and then so people are subliminally tortured by the tortured screams or stuff of people in mental hospitals, and they say that they're demons, but actually the drugs are depossess you, at least temporarily, knock you behind your jaw or out of your body. It seems like, of course, there's no actual external world. It's all a holographic illusion projected by the mind. Your head is in your head. To quote Disappearance of the Universe. And let's see, what else? Oh, so I don't know, develop a practice that can actually help people with tardive dyskinesia, because I needed to find the cure for that, and I did, thankfully. But I was almost out of it, and then the doctors came in and pulled my fingers out of my mouth, said I was turning blue. I was anemic at the time from doing too many laughing gas. Blood was purple. Like, I thought I was a part alien or something. I was like, oh, cool, I'm a part alien. I wonder what the COVID people are turning into with those fucking vaccines. I mean, lethal injections. But that didn't work. That's really the truth about tardive dyskinesia. It's not really a movement disorder. The movement is trying to pull themselves out of the disorder. Some people just get. I'm guessing these are the ones that got electroshock. Some people every few seconds they'll have it looks like they're being electrocuted, and they'll go rigid. That's because they were electrocuted out of their body or out of their normal consciousness, and they're trying to use subconsciously. They're trying to use that same thing to pull themselves out, because that was the thing that brought them in. Maybe it can bring them back out in reverse. But actually, you have to go to super deep trance and release tension in your muscles, in your jaw, or whatever. And a lot of people probably have this from what's in the tap water, but they're not being tortured in a mental hospital at the time, so they don't have the movement. So they don't even know that it's happening. They're just dead inside. Plus, their phone is sucking them out into non-existence because there's no external reality, but they're still there. I'm sure, because there's no external reality and everything is whole universe doesn't exist. But yeah, let me see. Is there anything? So you and Cameron with the psychic driving, I'd say what's driving people now is their phone. They're turning into phones, and the phone people are turning into emojis. And spirit, of course, is just breath, inspiration, exhalation. So people try and get you winded, or just look up phrases that have to do with being out of breath. Like, oh, you're driving me, stressing me out, as opposed to being relaxed and as in meditation, such things like that. You get the idea.